Okay, y'all, 3, 4, 5 different times. Be quiet. When I was growing up, you got told once.
All right, one time.
You
That's
didn't
it.
get it on that first time, you had to face the consequences.
Yeah.
You know what the consequences was?
Come on.
A butt whooping.
Take her out that door.
You hear me?
Run out that door, brother. That's
I
it.
remember that real. I still remember mine.
I heard
I'm
it.
63 years old. I still remember the whooping. But the real, I want y'all young kids to know the reason why that the white man don't want y'all to be whooped because they don't want y'all to survive.
That's right. Yeah.
See, we was raised. You did not disrespect grown people. Any grown person, they don't have to be your parent. Tell you something. Yes, you do. I was watching a while ago when he was talking about Brother Jack was talking about working. See, we have to work for what we want.
Yeah.
Nowadays, y'all point and say, Dad, Mom, I want that. You know, you want $200 tennis shoes. We was good to get some PL fly. It was down there.
Yeah.
All right.
Because that was all that she was going to get. But I stood up and say I see too much disrespect.
Yeah.
The parents today. The same one that the only reason you got clothes to put on your back.
All right.
That's right.
You disrespect that.
All right.
The same one that put food on the table. They shouldn't have to tell you 2 or 3 times.
That's right.
Actually, they tell you, you got, when we was coming up, now we had to do this, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
And if you didn't have it done, when the parents got back home, boy, you was in trouble.
All right.
But it's too easy for
That's right.
today.
Oh, yeah.
It's really,
All right.
Yes, it
you
is.
need
Yes,
to
it is.
stop and think. Just think if your parents wasn't here.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to go to one of them homes.
Yeah.
Ain't
All right.
you know $200 tennis shoes.
Man.
You're gonna be happy with the clothes that you get.
All right.
They're going to be right.
And I'm gonna tell you one more thing. My mama used to tell me all the time.
Oh, yes, sir.
One day you gonna have some kids.
Yeah.
And the same way that you doing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you?
So I'm gonna say to you, one
All
day
right.
you gonna have some kids. So you think about how you do.
That's right. Yes,
Because
Lord.
it's gonna come back around.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna definitely go. You ain't gonna like it, you ain't gonna like it.
All
See,
right.
they got the law now where we can't whoop.
Can't move.
But I don't know what kind of law they gonna have when you might can't even look at your child.
All right.
You look at your child the wrong way, you gonna
All right.
respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
A long way.
Man.
Respect grown folks, period.
All right.
That's where we learn. Our parents didn't have a whole lot to give us, especially what kids today get. They don't have it. But respect.
Yes.
If I would be talking crazy in front of my mama, and my mama heard about it, oh man.
All right.
They just have to hear about it.
All right. What happened?
We go, folks, Sister Griffin come, I'm gonna just show y'all this. This is what I bought, and then she can come with her song.
All right.
This is in our,
Amen.
on the Black History.
All right.
Amen to what Reverend Griffin just said. Cause we know about it. We know about the witness.
All right.
This is this guy here, he was a champion cyclist that some of we never heard about. His name was Major Taylor. And he was just first black cyclist back then, you know, even though white people, you know, called him names and ridiculed him and stuff and told him he couldn't sit in the places white folks sit. But yet it's still, he had his dream.
All right.
Dream, and he made it. as one of the world's most famous. His name was Major Taylor, and he was a champion cyclist. So y'all, we got a whole lot of black folks.
Yeah.
You know, invented a whole lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
The one he just got to talk about the farm.
That's it.
And stuff like that.
That's
And I'm just gonna read a little of this, and then Linda can come with her song.
All right.
Major Taylor. I think I brought this book once before. But it's been a while back. I did it on Black History. But anyway, I'm just gonna read the front and the back, and then it said Marshall Taylor could ride his bike forward, backwards. He could ride it backwards and forward. So, growing up as kids, you know about the bicycles.
All right.
Back when
Oh, yeah.
I was speaking back when we were coming. He said even perched on the handlebars. You know how you get up on them handlebars and ride?
Yeah.
But he just had those stunts that he did. He said his stunts landed him a job at the famous Indian bike shop, Hay and Willis. Willis's folks were amazed that a 13-year-old black boy, and this was back in 1891. He was 13 years old at the time. A 13-year-old black boy could be such a crackerjack cyclist. It says how little Marshall Taylor through dedication. It said how little Marshall Taylor through dedication, undeniable talent, and daring speed transformed himself into an extraordinary Major Taylor. Is chronicled in this inspiring biography. Here is the story of a kid who turned pro at the age of 13, went on to win the world championship title just 3 years later, and battled racism in the odds to become a true American hero. And then this part, I'm going to read this because it takes a long time.
Yeah.
So, and don't never, young kids, don't never give up on your dreams. And most of all, put God first. Put God
Amen.
first in whatever you do.
Amen.
Because success comes through by Him. It comes through by Him. So whatever you do, put God first.
Amen.
In whatever you want in life.
All right.
Get to the core word. Okay, I'll read that here. Where it says, he was born November 26, 1878. And it says, Major Taylor's professional racing career spanned 13 years, following his successful European tour in 1901. And that was before we were born. We wouldn't even thought, none of us even thought about it.
Right.
We wouldn't even thought about it.
Right.
Our mothers wasn't even born.
All right.
1901, it said Taylor returned to the States, met and married, his wife's name was Daisy Victoria Morris in 1902. It said their daughter's name was Rita Sidney, was born in 1904. It said while Marshall was on a racing tour in Australia, Major Taylor retired in 1903 at the age of 25, only to come out of retirement 3 years later to begin setting new world records. It said by 1909, at the age of 30, he retired permanently and wrote his autobiography, The Fastest Bicycle Rider in the World, which he self-published in 1928. And then it said over the years, several failed business ventures drained his savings. Estranged from his wife and daughter, and in failing health, he moved to Chicago and spent his final years trying unsuccessfully to sell copies of his book to former bicycle riders and fans while living in the YMCA. After years of illness and destitution, Taylor died of heart failure at the age of 53 and was buried in Pappas grave outside of Chicago. In 1948, his body was exhumed and reburied in a more prominent place in the cemetery by a group of black athletes. A memorial erected in his honor reads, world champion bicycle rider who came the hard way without hatred in his heart. And honest, he was honest, courageous, and God-fearing. Clean living, a gentleman athlete. A credit to his race, who always gave out his best. And they say gone but not forgotten. So much of our story was based on actually accounts from Andrew Ritchie biography, Major Taylor, and Taylor's own biography, both of which included newspaper accounts of his life. It is important to note that Taylor's first amateur race in 1891 took place prior to the debate regarding the inclusion of black cyclists in road races. The governing body for cyclists at that time, the League of American Wheelmen Law ruled in 1894 to exclude blacks from membership. Only a small number of blacks who were already members were allowed to compete in law events. Having created a name for himself on the amateur circuit, Taylor was able to register as professional with Law Racing Board in 1896 at the age of 18. The appearance of a black cyclist on the important racing track was novelty in the 1960s. To promoters, novelty meant increased revenue, and law continued to grant him privileges, not extended less successful black cyclists. As a result, Major Taylor's popularity with both the fans and the press was instrumental in drawing national attention to the sport of racing.
All right.
Okay, so
Amen.
that was Major Taylor.
All right.
Amen. That some of us and myself know about.
All right. Amen.
He did.
I'm just gonna
Amen.
sing a little verse of this song right here.
Okay.
But my name is right back there, Miss Early Down.
All right.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's
All
it.
right. That's it.
I just also want to say, I did have one I'm going to speak on about my cousin Ruth Ann and down in Malachi, that her daughter Brianna Coleman died. That it ain't made history, but I feel like it's gonna make history. Because she wrote her first book on the reflection of a mirror.
All right.
So I can go off of that.
Amen.
I'm just gonna sing a little short version of this.
All right.
Amen.
So
All right, then.
will be done.
All right.
Yes,
then.
sir.
With the trouble of this old world.
All right.
Trouble of this old world.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. All right.
Soon
That's it.
will be done with the troubles of this old world, and I'm going home.
Yes, sir.
To live with my God.
All right. All right.
Who weeping
No more.
will be done with the troubles of this old world.
All right.
Troubles of the world.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Troubles of this old world.
Yes, Lord.
Ooh, soon will be done
Oh, yeah.
with the troubles of this old world. I'm going home to live with the Lord.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. Amen. Amen. Mighty good. All right. God bless you. Thank God for those of you that come, young people, which certainly the papers on today, and Sister Mathis, certainly, what's his name again? Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor. All right, let me tell y'all now, in the entire month of February,